Okay, as long as it is out of sight, I'm cool, man. Reporting for duty. I hope everyone is well. Keke, I'm gonna need help, guys. Can you just tell me what the lineup is? What I made the lineup, Kanala? Please. I chop, I just can't start like randomly, my bro. Now I'm reporting for duty, my bro. I'm reporting for duty. We're not about to play. We're not about to play. Kijk, I moest uit, man. My mutsie moest my lekker tight. I see it stained my tooth here. Adil Rambridge, Kanala means please. It's Arabic for please. Can someone please tell me the lineup so that I can just write it down and not go past the lineup? You guys are like 70 in here. Smash that like button. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Guys, can we please have and clap for Elvis Madonsela, who says, according to me, everyone is a scam. I am a scam. I must mind my own business. You are such a disgrace, boy. MXM, you're filled with such vitriol. According to me, those that are scammers that's on my channel that has been called a scammer have been called a scammer for a reason. Thank you, Chopper. Keep up, Chopper, so that I can write it down so that I know where to go next. Classicforextrader. So to continue answering Elvis Madonsela, I've got proof for everything that I'm talking. Everything. So before you wanna come shout things at people, please go and refute the evidence before you wanna come try and be the disgrace that you're trying to call other people. Yeah. Like I can't stand scam apologists. I can't. Good evening to everyone. Good evening to everyone. Salute for joining. Love you all. Even the haters. Because y'all are my biggest motivators. I have fun with you guys. I literally do. Kijk, just give me gauw a minute. Just 1 minute. I'll be back. Just 1 minute. Sorry, man. Ik zie je al wel legit met de thuis gemaakt. En je dan nog vandaag gewoon zo zien. Ik heb wel gezien dat ik ook zoek koken van de bossen dat ik in mijn mic kan hebben. Is dat zo? Maar dat kon je eens zo dieven. Het kan het dieven na. Als je me eens gaat kappen vertelt, de mensen wat ik kan doen, is om te doen met een schoon. Zo hè? Let's go. Yo, Santinho, you nogal heard me till in my in my bathroom, I told my mother now, if I'm gonna come and tell people cut, the least I can do is do it with a clean mouth. Yo. Ideal Rambridge, this one isn't gonna be as funny because people found that a little bit unprofessional, you know. But like I told you guys, and you guys has been following me for a while, I've told you guys, Damus is the only one that I will literally go off script for. Damus is the only one that I will roast into the fuck you. Damus is the only one that I will make contemplate his life through jokes. Ja, still keeping it real. Just Juice drinken pop. Hulle moet my sponsor. Hulle moet my sponsor. Tag af het Just Juice drinken pop. Horse. You guys know what, no? I even bought me Tsipa for tonight, Owens. Like, yeah, but I can't because some people moaned on the live that I did last. They were like, "Oh, you are disrespecting your following because look at what you were doing." And I'm just like, yeah, fuck that shit. So I'm not gonna eat. I'm rather gonna slut my tipper afterwards. But I still wanna make it known, my bro. Somewhere on earth, there's a guy eating Tipanex and drinking Jolly Juice drinker pop, coming to slaughter supposed millionaires. Nah. Like I said, the first thing that we're going to talk about is leadership, Monhla. Now, I'm just gonna quickly the people that I put on the yeah, I'm sorry guys, my camera is over here and my laptop is over here, so I'm constantly like, but I'm gonna focus there. The first is that's gonna be recorded. It is gonna be recorded and is gonna be posted. So the first thing that I want to talk about that's on the list is most obviously leadership, Monhla. And the reason why there's actually a name that I left off here. You know, so concerning leadership, Monhla, he must now apparently allegedly has capital growth fund, right? And I'm just gonna read something for you guys. Capital Growth Fund, funding traders in Africa. This platform has been created to help you achieve your financial goals in trading, created by the Leadership Monhla Foundation. How will it work? Leadership Monhla has funded one of his trading accounts with 250,000 Rand that he will trade along with your capital to help you achieve a greater capital for your personal trading. So concerning that, good evening, Eshwan. So concerning that, you guys have heard it's a case he's gonna deposit. Allegedly, he deposited 250K and he was gonna use that money to trade with your deposit, right? So then it's almost like an account management vibe. So, that to me is a little bit sad because I really didn't see him go out like this, man. Because when I came up in 2017 or when I came in the industry in 2017, he was one of the characters that I looked up to. I remember there was this bakkie that he bought. I can't remember if it was for his uncle or for his aunt that he bought this bakkie, but I can remember me and David was so inspired by the fact that he still, at that time, he still had that blue Golf, or I think it's a R32, but he had a blue Golf at that time. And he just bought that house with a pool at the back. And not the double-story house, not the double-story house. So at that time, we were like, yo, nah, this bruh solid, this bruh real. That was the time when he was promoting CyberFX. So, and you guys must know what happened to CyberFX. So for me, it's like I sincerely hoped and prayed that he would not continue, man. Like, doing unscrupulous business. And what I mean by that is there is a teenager that actually messaged me, and he sent forth all of his evidence, right? And the gag of the situation is that you can clearly see here that he was talking to leadership. And then once he told leadership, listen, this is I'm gonna send this to the media. This is gonna be out in the media. Leadership then deleted every message that he sent. Every message that he sent. Now, to me, that is highly, highly disingenuous, because it's like you went from chatting to the person, and the moment you found out the person was gonna oust you, you deleted all of your chats. Now, you guys might wonder, what is this teenager's deal, right? So he deposited that 4,000. He deposited a 4,000 rand in this thing. And I must say, and this is once again what I keep on telling you guys, the teenager, he's very wrong. There's no excuse for what he did. He was really wrong, because the money that he deposited into that trading account management thing that Leadership Monthly had, that was his school fees. His parents literally entrusted him with school. Now, I'm not gonna make an excuse for that, because that is a very, very stupid move. That's a very stupid move. You're not gonna do stuff like that. You're not gonna do stuff like that. Good evening, Raulio. Nice to see you in the mix. So I'm just gonna show you guys one as an example now, no? And this guy, he was phoning me all the time, and I'm not gonna say like I was avoiding him, but I was just like tending to my family, because I've been a father for a while now, and one thing I'm not gonna be is an absent father like my father. Like, to be real with you guys, in the streets, people applaud him. When I come in the streets, people are like afraid of him, because he was like this and that kind of gangster and all of that. But then at home, to me, he's like, you don't get that fucking respect here, because you never stood your boots full at home. So that is why I'm just like trying to be there for my daughter and for my lady as much as I can. But I just want to show you guys, because there's no way that I can talk to you and tell you guys that he did. So I'm just gonna drop small little bits of evidence. But then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a dedicated video to this, because this is a problem, man. Like I told you guys, Tabo Simon, yes, I am a forex trader. I'm actually gonna release a trading series soon. But as I was saying, this is a problem, because the way, number one, with people like Shane, young Shane, Nas 100 Ape, all these kids, these lighties, these children, stepping into the game, that should tell us that the school kids, they already part of this movement. The school kids, they are already moving with forex trading. That should tell you that, number one. Now, number two, as the adults in the situation, if you are older than 21, you're a flippin' adult, and it's time that you should start acting like it. You should be careful of what you put out, because you are creating impressions. And then also, you should also be careful of what you say, because why I'm here, and I'm not chopping up leadership, I'm just coming to point to him where he went wrong so that he can fix it. Like, I'm not even on that level where the feds are involved, or I'm going to involve police or the FSCA or anything. But one thing I am going to do, though, whenever a victim asks me for help, I'm going to send them to the proper channels to go and report your fucking ass. So it doesn't matter who you are in this industry. The moment a victim steps to me and they talk about how do I report this, I'm going to give them the proper information, because that has been held from public ear and eye for much too long. So as I told you guys, I just wanna go to check for one pick where there was leadership responding, and then I will go to the one where it shows that he is. Listen to this. Portia Mataba says, at Fix, you are the only Forex trader which is not successful in Forex. Reason being, you started very long time ago. You better take courses. I have proof of that. It's true. My inbox is open. Make a video. Expose me, Kanala. I've been waiting for people to expose me. Like, you say it's not true. Like, Kanala, man. Kanala. Like, go ahead. Go ahead. Please. I was just looking here because obviously you guys are chatting with me. So that is when I saw that. But yeah, you guys know these negative, let me just say this now. You guys will see stuff like that. I'm please just look at Portia's comment now. They have proof that I'm unsuccessful. They have proof that I started in 2017. I can even, like, I'm not even going to go that far. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that why aren't any hater, please answer me this, why aren't any hater refuting the evidence that I brought forth? I must constantly hear I'm poor, I'm not successful. Like Rulani, you don't block a hater. If there's something that pushes up your views, if there's something that pushes up your engagement, it's a hater. Kanala, it's a hater. So I got that pic. Let me just go find the one where he deleted his chats. Okay, so here you can see now. Yeah, you can see your leadership response, but the only way that you guys can see this is by the chat of the guy that sent it to him. No? So I'm just gonna read you guys, I'm gonna show it to you. The camera quality is decent enough for you to be able to read it, but it says here this is trading, no monopoly or lotto. That is what leadership said. Then it says, but I asked before I enter, you only told me about 15 days, not recovery of losses and all of that. But look there, you will see that there's responses from leadership. There you can see that where it says this is trading, no monopoly, no lotto. Going up, you can see he says, look at, wait, what is it? Chief, I have traded in your life. I'm helping you, but you're busy talking shit. That is the bottom now. But I want you guys to look at the chats of the person that sent me this, because that is where the key in this lies in. Malasela Ishmael, let me just make this very clear to fucking ignorant people like you. Listen to this shit. When you buy at Pick and Pay or other store, they don't ask where you got your money. They don't care as long as they're making money. Same as traders. That's all that matters. Malasela, that is really wrong. Traders aren't supposed to make money from people, which is why whenever you see me expose people, you will always... The ones that stresses the most are the ones that live off clients the most, if I can put it like that, because the way the public see them is their meal. And now I'm coming with evidence, with proof. At times, the evidence is very damning, but I bring solid evidence and solid proof, and then they start attacking me because without their reputation being clean, they don't eat. And I won't have anything to talk about if you guys don't give me anything to talk about. Like, for real. So at the end of the day, it matters where they get their money, because at the end of the day, like I said here with leadership Monhla now, no, he told us like you are gonna get a payout in 15 days. No, just look there where that kid said, but I asked before and you just said, you just said, about the, where's that now? You didn't talk about no 3 million rand loss. No, just remember this exchange, please. Now I'm gonna take you to that very same messages, but you will see there's no responses. And just remember the responses of leadership Monhla no, is after he says, please bring back the money of my parents. You see leadership Monhla at the bottom is saying, have you traded before? I'm helping you. You're busy talking shit. Remember that message of, please bring back my parents' money. You see there is a response by leadership Monhla. You see there's a response by leadership Monhla. Now I'm going to take you to that exact same thing and you will see no more responses. Look there. Exact same thing. Where's leadership's response now? Where he was busy telling this boy, have you traded before? I'm busy helping you and you're busy talking shit. Why did he delete his stuff? You know, it's not that I'm having a go at him. It's not that I want to fight him. It's not that I'm living off exposing him. But leadership is, and listen. This is what you guys. This is what I want to say to the racists out there. You guys are constantly coming at me for saying, oh, I'm bringing another black brother down. Why am I bringing black? I've been harsher on the white people that I've exposed on this channel than I've been on black people. You can clearly see by what I've exposed before and by the evidence concerning black people, you can clearly see who's on their way to jail. But when it came to Johan Steinberg, go and browse through my fucking channel. Please, I ask this of you. You can clearly see me saying there, this bra is going to prison. And what the fuck happened? He fucking went to prison. So for the racists out there that's constantly telling me that I'm only coming for black people, why are your black brothers scamming other black people? Why do you have one black person that is responsible for the financial discomfort, for the financial inconvenience of many black people? Why is it wrong of me to come and tell other black people, listen, avoid him. This is why you should avoid him. Here's the evidence of why you should avoid him. And then for a fine chick, when you look at my old channel, Indian exposed, white exposed, colored exposed, every race and nation. I've even exposed Americans. But at the end of the day, I must hear I'm racist because I'm attacking their favorites. And at the end of the day, I can't attack people with things if they do not give me the content to attack them with. Like within the case of leadership told this, bruh, you're gonna get your money within 15 days, right? Where is that? And I saved all of this. And just watch the video I'm gonna post tomorrow, because this is the first in-depth video so that you can understand. Here it says by number 3, all funding payout will be done every 15 working days. Read there. Read for number 3 for me, please. Let me just read number 3 for me, please. Is it number 3 now? Please read number 3 for me. All funding payout will be done every 15 working days. So this boy took 4,000 rand of his parents' money that he was supposed to pay school fees with, hoping in 15 days he's gonna have more than that. Why? Because this is what leadership told him. Let me just make it clearer. There you can read it perfectly. Number 3, all funding payout will be done every 15 working days. Every 15 working days. So, this boy is asking for his money back, and I literally just want the child to be paid because his parents are crying, and he literally told, where's that message? Where he told Ashiras this. Listen, my parents, listen to this. My king, I have to tell you this. I'm about to release a screen record in the media. I never come across such thing in my life of trading. If you don't send my parents money back, I respected you, but this one disappointed me several times. I won't lie. Please, even me, I don't like what I'm doing. I'm hurt, boss, because you are busy living and posting nice life. But my parents are crying because of me. Now, I'm gonna say again, school children, stick to your bloody books. Stick to your books. Stop this of wanting to skip 20 steps in life. It doesn't work like that. There's nothing of forced success. And whoever has forced success, best believe that that's either their mother or their father's company. That's just what I'm gonna say, and it is what it is. Stick to your books. There's so much benefit for you. Do you guys know how stressful it is to be a trader? Do you know how stressful it is to be a trader? Do you know how stressful it is to be a trader? And you haven't even learned the biology of your body yet, but you have dreams of being Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett. Nah, my bro, nah. This is where I'm telling every school lady that sees this, stick your nose into a fucking book and let it stay there. If you want to do your parents a favor, pass matric with a shitload of distinctions so that the universities can come and look for you. If there's one thing that I regret doing, no? It's turning from a smart lady. It's turning from getting in grade 8 diplomas, no, to turning the class clown, because that was my surroundings. Everyone was trying to be funnier than everyone else. That I regretted. And I'm not going to brag about my knowledge, no, or I'm not going to brag about being smart, but I had physics, I had biology, I had geography. Those were my subjects, and I didn't study for that shit, but I still passed my matric. If there's one thing I regret, it's not taking, you actually want to cry now, it's not taking my schooling serious. Because I have to be a trader, I have to wake up every day with a big uncertainty on if I'm going to make money or not. I have to keep on evolving my knowledge to stay making money, to be able to pay my bills. Therefore, I'm saying, whenever you see guys come up and you immediately see them drive these fast cars, you immediately see them driving these luxury cars, that's other people's money. There was one guy in my hood, right? He was a fireman. If you're watching, you know, if you're from where I live, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Mans came out, he was a trader, and people were joking on me because I'm a trader. And at that time, I didn't have my car yet. And people were joking on me because, oh, Rydell is Ubering everywhere, but he's a trader, he's Ubering everywhere. And here's this bruh that recently started trading and is driving an AMG. And I kept on telling people, this bruh is living off other people's money. Fast forward now, Man's is suffering depression. Man's is seeing doctors because he took so much money from the wrong fucking people. Now he's struggling to live. Now he's struggling to breathe. As they would say, he's breathing through the fucking wound. And the wound has been caused by greed. Like this, before I move on, stick to school. If you want to make your parents proud, bring home degrees, not problems. Cut is tough as it is already. Do trading once you have secured your future. Because once you in trading, you're not gonna fucking get out. And that is just my word on it. Fast forward, name trader, what is going on? Is everything all right? Everything is all right, but the thing is, we need to talk about this because lighties are falling off. Lighties are falling off, and it's all because of these false idols. It's all because of these false idols. We need to put a stop to it. Stuff has to be said straight out, and I don't know why everyone, even the adults in the industry, is keeping their back and seeing how the lighties is showing other lighties how to run this industry amok, how to take off with other people's money. And it's wrong. It's fucking wrong because, and you guys, that's scam apologists. Can I just say I fucking hate you? Because you are perpetuating that person's lifespan. If I have come to expose someone with evidence, with proper proof, and you come and you post, and I'm gonna be real now, some of you are so low that you guys are paid in data and airtime to come and trash me. That's how low some of y'all is. And I'm fine with it. But at the end of the day, y'all trash me. Y'all never trash my work. You never trash my investigation. You never trash the effort that I put into this. And I'm asking this of every single trade in this industry now. Be a proper example if you're gonna want to be seen as an example. Otherwise, we are permanently gonna clash on you. Permanently. And don't think I'm scared to stand toe to toe with any one of y'all. Don't. Classicforextrader, this is next. Guys, I am not Tabo Simon. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna come through with proper sources for you guys and that is why I'm starting this trading series, because it's free help. And I'm not gonna post this shit of, oh, this was my thing, this was the setup, if I took the seller, if I took the buyer. I'm not gonna do that hindsight cuck. I'm gonna record my entries and I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna give live fucking feedback. If I blow the push account, I blow the fark account. Because at the end of the day, we need honesty. We need honesty. That is what we need in this industry. We don't need this curated life that you guys see on Instagram. We don't. We fucking don't. Because as much as this lifestyle seems pleasing and it seems appeasing to your eyes, it seems like it's a pleasure to live it, there's also a whole lot of dangers involved. There's a whole lot of dangers involved. That's all I can say. When it comes to Classic Forex Trader, this bruh has been running this industry amok for a while, guys. Like for real. And the thing is, Sorry man, siyabonga tabete where I got so heated was where I was telling the kids to stay in school. I was telling the kids to value their education instead of these fake fucks that they see on Instagram. I was telling kids that their education is important. I was telling these kids that they should bring their parents degrees and not problems, because that's the only thing that I'm seeing here time and time again. Problems. Posha Mataba? No. No. Look, we don't need to kill anyone. Me coming here and showing leadership where it went wrong, right? This is me. This is me trying to. So sorry, let me just answer Lakin Kosi, because Lakin Kosi is asking, please tell me what is the reason for these guys to scam people. The reason for these guys to scam people is the lifestyle. The reason for this scam wave that's going on is because it's easy money. It's easy money. It's Boniso. Leadership, unfortunately, in my opinion, is a scam. He promoted CyberFX. CyberFX ran off with people's money, never to return again. He ran off with people's money in FLF Global, and here again is running away with a child's money. Steven is asking me, who is or was your mentor? My mentor is the late Quentin Moody and the living Rowan Landsberg. Mishok's projects and communications. Now I'm not off, man. I'm just touched by kids that's gonna throw away their education, man, to be like fake people. For real. And it hurts me because why would you throw away you to be someone else when the someone else that you're trying to be like isn't even himself? I'm sad. I'm sad. But as I was saying on Classic Forex Trader, Mans doesn't know what it is to code a robot. And I will say it to his face. I am wanting to look, when it comes to interviews now on these guys, I so often invite these guys. Like I ask for them, you know, so that I can ask these questions to them personally, and so that they can answer it to me personally, and so that I can come and post it. So at the end of the day, Pumlani Kumalo, thank you so much. The bill of fence leadership is not a scammer. I would advise you to pause through my channel, please. Pause through my channel, go through the videos, go through the proof. And one thing about my proof, is you can always double question it. Linwell Peters, it's not that they don't know how to trade, right? It's just that they found that it's easier to portray a lifestyle. Like, I'm going to make an example to you now, Linwell. What is easier? Me sitting and analyzing the market, watching fundamentals, trying to get my position in, getting my position in, and then sitting with all of that stress until it hits my TP or my SL? What is easier? Is that easier, or me going and renting a car, standing in front of the car, telling people I'm rich, posting demo profits continuously, recycling that content form, post up pictures when I'm at an Airbnb, and then I make people pay for a course? Haven't you guys ever checked this? Whenever some people post their stuff, they always plug themselves in the bottom. It's always, this is my profit, but go here and go there. so that you can also, and then when you join, you'll find out it's a scam. Boom. Boom. My take on FX Goat, and I have said this to um to listen, guys, listen to the stream. Listen to the stream. The stream says, I am sent by big forex traders. I am killing the competition with my mentor. Deny it. I want you to go and look when I am actually plugging a mentor. Because I actually do not. And anyone that's been following this channel for a while knows exactly how hard I've been going on these mentors. I do not do suggestions. I do not do referrals. Because it is not I do not do recommendations. I don't. Because the moment I do that, people is gonna say, "Oh, that person paid you. That person paid you. That person paid you," and it's not the case. It's not. It's not the case at all. So I want you to please let me know what is that paid me so that I can also go and ask for my money. Because as you can see, I'm loving off fucking unmarked drinks, you know, but you're talking such cock. I'm fritting cheaper next, you know, but you're talking such cock. Nah, man. Yeah. Don't play with me, man. Don't play with me. If there's one thing I'm not gonna do is put myself in the firing line. That's one thing I'm not gonna do. One thing. Or are you just sad? Or are you just sad that a bra drinking drink pop, eating R1 or 5 chips is coming to slaughter your mentors who's been living off your money? Do you know, guys, do you know why haters hate me? They hate me because they couldn't see the scam as well as I have. So they spent their money. So now all of that internalized anger, they direct it towards me now. Hey, 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 hey. All I'm gonna say is the stream. Tell me who sent me. Bring forth your evidence. All I know is every single mentor that I've put on here in the lineup, whenever I've called them a scam, I've brought evidence. So Kanala, bring your evidence. Going on to Marco Grassini. Marco Grassini is actually doing something that is good for this industry because we don't know fuck need him. But not to be disrespectful, Marco uploaded to his status, his story on Instagram not too long ago. Attention, at the end of this year, I will no longer offer signals going forward. Regards. So, for me, that says a lot. And like I said, I would appreciate a challenge to everyone here that's supposedly making money off the markets. Let's quit giving classes and signals for a year. Stop taking in new clients for a year. Stop taking new people's money for a year. Stop. And then after that year, see who's left. Ooh. People want to talk about FX Goat. Natalia Simon, I'm trying to get one of them to do an interview with me. I had a call with Jaguar the other day, so yeah. The stream, I hope you catch up with me before live does, eh? I hope you catch up with me so I can scoop you in your puss. Quick stuff. Don't play with me, bruh. That's one thing I'm gonna ask you. Clout is something that cannot get me paid. So before life catches up with me, please, you do, Kanala. Please. It's not that fucking hard to find me. My number plate has been all over Instagram. My address has been all over Instagram. Find it and come find me. And then you see if I'm such a puss. Fucking nay. So, as I'm saying, Marco leaving signaling is really important. It's really important. So, I sincerely hope that the trading legend, Andele Maisela just disappeared off the face of relevance. And that was after that fight of Jason. Huh? Now, this is what I keep on telling you guys. That fight with Jason, no, was the key point for him falling down. That was the key point. The stream, do you know you can call arrogant, you can call yourself arrogant, because at the end of the day, you tried attacking me, but you can't even attack my evidence, my proof. So I'm gonna say it again. Your post, fuck off my channel, you know. Kanala. Don't have time for such nice like you. Sack. Acting a fool here because I'm exposing your favorites. Go and argue my proof, man. Since I know. Argue my proof. Don't come be a nair. Argue my proof. And then next time also, you make content. Huh? You get on the camera and make content. Don't be a puss, bro. Don't be a puss. Siyabonga tabete, yo Pumalela Mkize. Love you, man. Love you. Siyabonga tabete, what's a kanala? Kanala is what Muslims say, please. Please. And that is, Kiki, that is another thing. Please just look at Paco Sebatiela's comment. Why aren't forex traders ever included in Forbes stuff? Why? Please. Why? I hope, do you know, no? I hope that the haters can engage respectfully with me, man, so that we can do it like this. Because at the end of the day, blame Joseph. Hey, let me drink my drinker pop, young. Let me drink my drinker pop, Kanala. That is why I'm saying, with all the millions they have, and that is the example that I made last. When people was telling me, Ref Wayne's net worth is $500 million. So you mean to tell me, Ref Wayne, that wears a tracksuit pants with formal shoes, has a net worth larger than many big businessmen in South Africa? Think about it. Tabotlade, what happened to Louis Chakawane Jr.? Don't worry. A follow-up is coming there. I have to phone the investigating officer that's investigating Louis Jr. Chakwane's case, because that man, hey, the last topic before I totally like go off was D.Operandi. Now let me go to that thing of D.Operandi that someone sent me. Who is that of demo? But oh, here's it. Edward Ratau, you see, you a scam apologist, my bro. I can't deal with people like you. You a scam apologist. Just listen to this backwards comment, guys. Just listen to this backwards comment. Where's that now? It's a positive scam. Service gets delivered, bad or good service. Now, if you go to a mechanic and you take your car to a mechanic and that mechanic claims that he is a good mechanic, and you come to him and if he's fucked up your car, are you gonna pay him? But if you knew he was a cuck mechanic beforehand, were you gonna take your car to him in the first place? Don't be an eye, Pilika, Kanala. We're tired of scam apologists. We're tired. We're tired. We're tired. We don't need you guys in this industry. We don't. So, coming to D.Operandi, a post he made on his Instagram was adrenaline student funded. I'm a man of my word. When I say I will fund you after mastering my mentorship skill or any other, I mean it, and my plan is unfolding nicely. Now, for me, it seems like this is Tandong Kwanyana. If I wanted to spotlight concerning trading and shit, my bro, I'd have posted that a long time. But what I've realized is like, no, man. You can't take charge of people. You can't. You can't. Like if some people can't even save their relationships, why would they go out and start trading? Why? Piggy Bad Bad, I think you'll have to wait for till I posted this and then you can see why he's on dating. So yeah, I'm just saying, open your eyes, guys. Open your eyes. All of these guys making so many millions, but not one of them are on the Forbes list. No, man. No, man. Anyway, so according to what's his name? According to D.Operandi, he funded people. No? He funded people. So, the only thing that I am not understanding, look, I don't want to judge. I don't want to seem like I'm judgmental or anything like that, right? But I just want to, here is prop firm traders, and I am gonna get an interview with him, Katle Gopoe. I am gonna get an interview with him. Short workouts with Craster, dude. I said this a while ago. Even Mihlali is on the Forbes under 30. Even Kabza is there. But where's Ref Wayne with his $500 million? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Sorry. So, as I'm saying, D.Operandi funded this guy now, but then the profits, man, the profits. So his profits now is what does wait? So Cool Wayne Partners replied, "Thanks a lot, my king. God bless you. Let me hope leadership Monhla will bring back the money before the night. Now I can breathe since last Friday. I never get peace. God bless you." Do you guys see there? Do you guys see there? Keegan Naidu, I will have to check in with you again. Oh, yes. I saw that ad. Dude, I'm coming. Don't worry. I'm coming with that video because this is why I want people to stop flexing. This is why I want people to stop flexing. He funded, apparently, D.Operandi funded this guy, but now I'm not denying the profits, no, but it seems really suspect that you will find someone worth 10,000 Rand or $10,000 making, listen carefully, 2,227,202,899 or rands. Write it down for me, please. 10,000 Rand was taken to 2,27,202,899 rands. I can't. Now, Gershwin Stander, you see, that is the point that I'm also trying to make. That's the point that I'm also trying to make, me bro. If these guys are making money from the market, why are they stressed about me? Why are they stressed about? Do you guys see Elon Musk stress about commentary from people that's poorer than him? No, because he keeps on moving. Because he knows that's not where his money comes from. So again, I ask you, if a trader that's making money from the market, if he's making money from the market, why is he worried about little old broke me? Why? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. Natalia Simon, he got money regardless. That's true what you are saying. It's true what you are saying. But it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's the other thing I'm saying. SARS and guys, let me tell you something. If these traders were making the kind of bank that they say they're making, no, they will brag with a tax bill. Because that is also a big thing if you are gonna withdraw the kind of money that they say they are withdrawing. Let me show this haters comment. Siyabonga Mtokozisi says, you're just stupid, bro. It's always you guys. You're just stupid, bro. No, man. Refute my proof. Don't refute me. I'm always gonna say that. Gregory Deal. Thank you so much, comrade. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. But to get back to Luciano, that is what the header is about concerning Leadership Monhla. It was about his capital growth fund, where a kid took his school fees, 4,000 Rand, hoping in 15 days he was going to get 12K back, but then he didn't get it back. He got told that he must wait until leadership gets his 3 million Rand losses back. So don't hate me, hate my evidence. That's all I'm gonna say. And you guys know, no, the sad thing is sometimes we can so much see on advertising that it's a scam. We can see that. But sometimes we are naive. We are naive. And DJ OD Odwa, what happened to Coach and his broker? I haven't checked out Coach, but yeah, I just want to, because I said guests call in So I'm just gonna type in the number that we're gonna be using tonight. Okay, so at this point, my my there's a live number that you guys can phone. Like I told you guys, when we go live again, I'm gonna give you guys a chance to call in and to speak your feelings. Even if you want to tell me your push, it's fine. It's fine. Just call in. JMKZA Rydal is Zyke's NAS 100 legit. When we're done with this live, go onto my channel and go look for the NAS 100 Zyke's video, and then yeah, they will see. But in case you want to phone in and tell her if you want to call in, I'll answer. Any, any mentor, my line is open. Any call that comes through right now, any call. Unfortunately, Luciano, that's not my WhatsApp number. It isn't even my number. But as I'm saying, any mentor, any mentor, any mentor, my line is open. Anyone that wants to phone, my line is open. But like I said, I'm gonna include you guys so you guys can check it out. People that's asking about Joey Schneider, I have an interview with one of his clients. So, T-Main, call in. Anyone can call in. Anyone can call in. Anyone. The moment this phone rings, I'm answering. And I'm putting you on loudspeaker. There's the number. You guys can phone in. Give me your opinions. Like anyone can call. My line is open. Like I said, anyone can call. Any single one can call. Okay, we got the caller. Yo, you live on the channel.
Yo, bro, what's good? It's me.
I'm cool, man. So, what do you have to say, buddy?
Awesome, dude. I'm from the Forex Trader. Probably remember me from that first time, dude. But I just want to show love, dude, because I feel like, in a way, whether or not people realize it, we need a voice. And there's a lot of people that have voices, but people not using their voices in the right way. And I feel like they're doing something that's special, man. Special in the industry.
True.
And I just want to show love, dude.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for your support. I really support everyone that supports this channel, because the further the message spreads, the less people will be scammed.
That's true, man. That's true. Because ultimately, like, if anyone, what are you doing in your existence if you're not there to make a real change? And a lot of people aren't doing that. And those are the people that shouldn't be as involved in society as they are, but unfortunately they are.
True.
But yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for calling in, man. I really, really appreciate it.
Thanks. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. We just had our first caller call in, Tremaine. So I'm just trying to connect how. Okay, I'm connected to my external speaker now. So whoever phones next, it will make a little noise so everyone can hear. But yeah, the number is there, 0763499735. That is the number to call if you want to voice your opinions, if you want to swear at me, if you want to swear at your mentor. It's there. The number is there. Don't be afraid. I don't bite the heads off. Why did I want to check now? Ntokozo Shabalala, I'm not sure. Forex Prime, call in and say something that will fit off your shoes. Welcome to the channel, you live. Hello? Who am I speaking to? Yes.
Into your live, man.
Yeah.
Calling the right number.
Yeah, you have called the right number, you live.
Oh, okay. No, there's a bit of okay. Now I just wanted to let you know, man, that we really appreciate the work that you do.
Thank you so much, man. As long as you guys are here to support me, I will continuously come and expose these guys.
And that even though a lot of people might, just keep it up, man.
Thank you so much. I will continue doing this, my
All
bro.
right, sure.
Sharp. Yo, you live on the channel. Hello, you live on the channel. Hey. Hello, you live on the channel. Hello. Ah, man. Hello. 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 Disconnect the speaker. Okay. Let me disconnect the speaker because it seems like the speaker is the problem. It seems like the speaker is the problem. Hello.
Hi, Ryan. How are you?
I'm good, man. And you?
I'm awesome, man. I'm watching you. So I just want to say this is so cool. I just wish one of these traders who are scamming us here could just come and call you and clear up the shit that's going on.
I really hope that one of them calls in. I really hope so.
I would really love to see that.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, they should understand that we are not gonna attack them or fight them. We just want to ask questions. We just want to hold them accountable for their wrongdoings. That's it.
We just want transparency because the way that things are, I think this forex industry is just so misleading.
So true. And it's all in the way that people promote it, you know? There's nothing wrong with promoting. There's nothing wrong with teaching. There's nothing wrong with sending signals. But the problem comes in when people are being lied to.
Yeah, hey, they sell dreams to people.
They really do. They really do. Jackson, no man. I'm sorry, man. I'm just responding to a comment. Jackson, I'm still drinking drink a pop, my bro. What you meaning? Huh? Anyway, thanks for calling me, bro. I hope you have a lekker evening further. There the call drops. Nah, they must come because it's really easy to like. Most of them say, "Nah, I talk kak." But my thing is this: if you are saying I'm talking kak, come and prove that I'm talking kak. Refute the proof. Hello.
Hello, is this alright, guys? All things.
Yep, you live on the channel.
Hey, shout out, bro. Hey, you're really making a difference out here, bro. Exposing these niggas, hey.
I hope that you guys are not just watching the content to see who gets exposed, but also to see how they expose so that you guys can totally avoid it.
You know, after watching your video, I went on IG Live and I I called Ndamos the Minister of Scams. He blocked me immediately. And his Q&A was, let's speak honestly. But man blocked me immediately when I was honest. That guy is a scammer. 99.
All of them will block you if you had to ask them pressing questions. That's why they don't come. That's why some of them, if I ask them for an interview, they don't come because I don't ask this crappy above the surface questions. I want deep shit. I want to ask, why are you scamming if you are making so much millions from the market?
Yeah, and Ndamos, you can see something's wrong there. Like he's hiding something. You can definitely tell. You can tell. He's bath water.
Yeah, his time is running up. Say to Shongwe, now you do a direct call, unfortunately. Sorry, man.
Okay, no, it's fine. Yeah, and I've been watching the channel. I remember I came when I was defending DJ Coach. Now he things clearly. Especially who's that Classicforextrader. Yo, these guys are scammers.
It really is. It really is. But
and I was defending DJ Coach all my mind.
And
until I started to look into these things, I was like, what am I doing?
And that is what I want everyone to do. I make my sources public enough for everyone to go and find the evidence so that they can check, is Rydell talking shit or not?
Yeah, now the evidence never disappoints. It speaks for itself.
It always does. But anyway, thanks for calling in. I see there's a whole lot of other calls coming through. We'll most definitely speak again.
Away, bro. We keep doing this shit, dog. Away, bro.
Thanks so much, bro. Keep well.
Away.
Cheers, my J. So as you guys, like, that is just my point. And that is forever gonna be my point. If you're making millions from the market, why are you out here scamming? Why are you out here stealing from people? You're live on the channel.
Sure, Rydell, how are you?
I'm good, man, and you?
I'm very good. Guess who's this?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Ndamsi, the president.
Bro. Did you send that people the bubble bath?
Yeah, you can hear the voice, I'm sure.
I can hear it in Damos, but did you send that people the bubble bath, my bro?
Which one? No, when you're talking about Forex, you want to talk about bubble bath, you want to talk about my woman. Which one must we talk about? You want to talk about everything?
We can talk about everything, my bro. So, okay. Before you go on, guys, respect in Damus. You must put respect on his name. He's the first trader that I've exposed to call in and do it calmly. So, Damus, when did you start trading, my bro?
Okay, let me tell you this. I've been doing trading before. I was not selling signals. That was 2015, number one. I was not teaching anyone. I was not doing investments. Ne? So I did these things all by myself. As time goes on, I started giving people signals. Ne? One thing for sure you must understand is that with Forex, not everyone it's a scam and all that. Yes, you will be wrong. Someone is gonna come to you and say, I paid Ndamu so much money and then he didn't give me signals. I've never heard such. Someone is gonna come to you and say, no, I gave Ndamu to trade for me and he never gave me. I've never heard such. If there is someone, let that person come to you and tell you. Because people sometimes they're gonna come and jump into conclusion just to tarnish somebody's name. Because whenever they see the word scam, they're gonna start saying, "Oh, this guy is a scam." You understand the whole point?
No, I understand, yeah. But the thing is, Nandamos, if there is evidence that supports that theory, and no one comes forth to trash that theory, then that is unfortunately what it is.
Okay, it's fine. I will understand the evidence. Someone is going to come to you. But if I may ask you or ask any person, ask them when or you check my Instagram, and if you see that Ndamu, any forex, people, they don't even know, most of them, that I still trade or I do trade, because my focus is not into selling people signals or any investment and all that. Number two, there's an account, you understand? There's an account that has every picture that I post, that is everything, that when people, they deposit money, I tell people, okay, if they deposit money, it's an easy thing. And I scammed you. You go to the bank, you report it, they freeze the account. That's much easier.
That is.
That's very easier. You the account which you deposit money at, you go to the bank, they're gonna freeze that until you return that money back. So I think that's very easier than someone saying, and this, because I do forex, I still trade forex, but I focus mainly on myself. And other things. That's why when most of the things you're gonna be talking about things like form bad, someone, you see, because I have other things that I'm busy with, not just busy with a forex only. You understand?
No, but the thing is, the reason why I spoke about that phone booth is because people are expecting you to make money from forex only, right? So now you are claiming you have all of these millions, but in the meantime you're scamming people through phone booth. That is not gonna work in Damus. But the other thing, Damus, the other thing that I want to talk about, the other thing I want to talk about, my bro. Why you were fighting with Nikki, my bro?
Okay, let me tell you something about that. I was fighting with Nick because of what he did. The fact that he was trying to text my woman. You understand the whole point?
Okay, but did it tell?
He didn't sleep with my woman. He was trying to DM my woman, and I find out. And I talked to my woman and all that. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to fight with my woman over someone who has a relationship with this woman. And I'm not going to fight with Nikki. You don't know my relationship with Nikki. Why? I'm still friends with Nikki. And I can't want to go to people and explain that, okay.
But then, Damos, can I ask you one thing? Why you say Nikki's mother have AIDS, my bro?
No, I was drunk and I was saying it.
Now you see, can I tell you, my bro? That is where. Look, I'm a very honest guy. I don't have a reason to hate you. As you can hear, if I was hating you, I was gonna swear on you from the beginning, my bro. But if I have to be honest, and Damos, that is where people have lost their respect for you. And people when I came in the industry, people was respecting you, my bro. But now, because you drunk all the time, you're showing your penis for us on live, you're getting beat with the belt at the party, you're fighting with Nicky, you're saying his mother got AIDS and shit. You know, that is where the people are totally like, they're losing respect for you, my G.
I understand very well, but let me clarify something on that, about me getting drunk and people, the same people that they're respecting me or whatever, some of them, they've no any contribution in my life. You understand? So I don't mind losing respect from someone who doesn't benefit me anything, because respect by its own, it doesn't feed me, number one. Number two, things that happens, you all have scandals. It might not be me being drunk in a party and someone, we don't even know what we were fighting for or what was going on. The guy at the party, let me give you the video you saw.
My bro, please tell us why that guy was beating you, please.
No. It was a fight. I was there with a woman, and people, they wanted the woman which I was dating. You understand the whole point? So, and I didn't want, and I didn't want them to talk to the woman, and I was drunk, and then I wanted to take something to hit the person. But end of the day, I realized I don't want to fight with people. You understand? So that thing, what happened, and the guy came to me and apologized to me. You understand? After that, when he apologized, people, they won't see the good. They will see the bad thing about it. There was no video when he was coming to apologize. You understand? And I was under the influence of alcohol. So when I'm under the influence of alcohol, what should I do? Should I come and fight? What if something happens to me while I'm fighting?
Yeah, my bro. And Damus, he was small, my bro. If the wind blow and you step out in Durban, if the wind blow, you're gonna give answer in Cape Town, so you can't fight, my man.
I can't do what? I can't fight.
You can't. You mustn't fight.
Yeah, I won't fight with people. That was then. I can't fight anymore.
You must now. Look, I have to. I see.
This guy's gonna give you 15 that change,
I see the people is asking you in the comments. I must ask if your girlfriend responded. Because they say if your girlfriend responded, then she's not loyal.
I know my girlfriend didn't respond. I saw the message from Nikki when he was trying to text her. You understand the whole point? And then even if she responded, it depends on what she responded at. You understand? What did she say on that? Because as much as I as well, let me tell you something. A woman is a woman, number one. You understand? And the same way as I am, sometimes I'm going to take someone which is someone's woman. Not that they don't love their boyfriends, but you're going to try to talk. But what matters is that did the person sleep with them? Did the person come and embarrass you? Did the person apologize to you? The lady apologized to me. Nikki apologized to me. So why must I fight? I'm going to have enemies everywhere. The only issue that I want you to say, quickly, man. If you need to talk about exposing people, I can just tell you must talk about Jason. Or why don't you talk about Jason?
No, but if you look on my channel in Damus, you will see so far I've done 3 videos about Jason, and Jason is featured in 2 of my podcasts. And in this coming week, I'm gonna release another one of Jason.
Any question that you have for me?
That is it, my G. Otherwise, is there anything that you would like the people there to understand outside? Look at the people are saying here, you must spill the beans here. They are asking here that Lamborghini for John Gotti, they're asking if it's rented.
No, it's not rental, it's his Lamborghini.
Nah.
It's his car.
Okay, I think you must send me the number plate so I can have a look for myself there.
Okay, why? Okay, talking about number plates, why people they don't check my number plates? Again, numbers give number plates. Why don't they check mine as well? They will start by mine.
They don't want to start by yours because they know the yellow beam is not yours.
Start by my number plates. They are easy. I don't hide them. It's his car. So, but why it's his car? People they just love to talk a lot without knowing. Even if it's not his, but who's driving it? Who's enjoying it?
But you must look here. You must. Damus, you have spoken to me now. You can see now I'm not a bad person and I talk nicely to you. You must put me on a call with John Gotti, man. I would like to talk to that guy because he blocked me out of nowhere.
No, I hear you.
Okay, but
okay, sharp, my G,
you must have a nice evening further, Damus. Shout out for calling me, bro. Yo, Damus came through there, nah? What's up? You live?
Hello. Yeah.
Can you please just your TV? Can you just turn it lower because I won't be able to hear you. We won't be able to. There's that I can hear you now.
Yeah.
State your name, buddy.
Okay. Thank you, man. Can you hear me clearly now?
Clearly.
Okay. So look, man, I think these guys, you are giving them more time. They've scammed us a lot of money, man. Think you must not even give them a chance. They've done bad to many people. I'm a victim for these guys.
Who scammed you, my friend?
The other lady on Facebook, it was in social media around last year. You know, man, I went to depression because of that lady. I was even on the point where I wanted to commit suicide, you know.
Yo, bro. Now you see, this is why I come and expose people because if you knew that person was a scam, you wouldn't have given that person your money in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yo, man.
Yeah, I was at the point whereby I realized that I had no reason to live because I gave that lady a lot of money. And then the money I was giving her, it was the money that was so important to me. And every time I give her money, I had to explain to her that this money is the last money I have. You know, but she was, her name on Facebook, I think is Tataka Kangatela or something, but I don't think it was her real name.
Yeah, so these people, they take chances and I hate it. I really, really hate it.
Yeah, man, it was really bad. I was at the point whereby I wanted to take my life because I had nothing. There was a point where she convinced me because I was saying to her, I don't have money anywhere left. So she kept on saying, no, you have to make a withdrawal. Put another money so that you can take your 100 and something thousand, and then that will be the last withdrawal. That was the last thing I had.
Yes, so man.
Yeah, to get that money out of to be able to make the withdrawal. At that time, luckily there was no one who was willing to take my car for that amount, and I wanted to pay it for a small amount of money, 10,000. Imagine a car that costs 70,000, 90,000. Then she said, no, it's fine. You can take your money after that, your car, and then after that, you'll take them that car back and take that car back from that person.
Yes, so.
Yeah, man. And it was so bad. I was so depressed. I was going from doctor to doctor because I wanted to commit suicide because of these guys. And it's serious, man. It's very serious.
Yo, my G, I'm really sorry you went through all of that, and I didn't. You see, this is why I am careful of doing interviews or doing recommendations, because when you go to these people, they seem legit, they seem like everything is above board, and then the moment you invest with them, they put you down so bad that you get depressed, that you feel like the only way out is if I die now. I'm really glad that you didn't go through with suicide, my bro. I'm really glad you didn't go through with it.
Yeah, and that is a real story. It's a true story. Now. It's not something that I'm making up. And then I was looking for help. I went from people to people trying to if I can find that lady or recover my whole amount that I deposited to her. Because I was doing through Luno. You know Luno?
Yes, that is how they normally scam through Luno, because the thing is you can't track your money through Luno or through these Bitcoin sites where you have to have a wallet.
You know, convert the money into Bitcoin and stuff like that, and then you give them that Bitcoins, and then they say, okay, well, good, your account is now trading and stuff. They will give you a false account. I don't know if it's a false one or it's a fake one, and you will see some numbers changing now, there and there. And then they will keep asking for money. You have to pop the money. For you to withdraw, they'll send you a fake email. We have to withdraw. After you withdraw, they'll say, no, now you have to pay money for this, for signal, for like many things, a lot of things.
Now you see, if I'm gonna have to do a video on this Luno, or how people scam through Luno, because if you came across a video that told you this is how people are scamming, then you wouldn't have invested your money there in the first place.
I hate these guys, man. I hate with passion. I don't want to lie to you because they lie to people. They take advantage of situation of people. I don't know, man. They deceive people. They do all these things all out to do. And these foreign guys, they are so selfish. They will never tell you what to do, or they will always play around.
True.
For them, if they say if they are genuine, they will say, no, this is what we do. They will always tell you, you have to give money for you to get something. And then if you don't benefit, it's not their fault at the end of the day. Still, it's your fault. Because it's like you are a fool, or they fool you around for you to fall for their deceitment. It's bad.
I understand you.
That's why that
100%.
guy the time and say he's taking our airtime. You know, they are not victim for this. They are not the ones for victim. They make people fall for them. So I don't care if we say you have Lamborghinis or you have what. I know that they are lying in front of our eyes. So they must give our time so that we can express ourselves to you, man. And you have somebody referred me to you, and they told me, no, this guy is very good. So after I followed it up on YouTube, then another say, no, you know what, you are doing a great job.
Thank you so much. I'm always going to come and expose these guys so that the larger community knows who are scammers and stay away from them.
Yeah, that's true. And I will say continue doing that good job, man. You are helping a lot of people.
Thank you so much. I will continue
I
doing
don't know
that.
if I can get in touch with you. Maybe I can just give you some, for information to see the lady who I'm talking about.
You can text me through Instagram.
Yeah.
Do you follow me on Instagram?
Not yet. I haven't got you on Instagram.
Okay, you can just type in my name and surname, and my profile will pop up, but it says YT at the back. So it's gonna say Ridofix YT. The YT stands for YouTube.
Okay.
Thank you so much for calling, buddy. I hope you have a nice evening further.
Okay, man. Thanks. I hope you two have a good evening. Keep on doing a great job. Doing a very good job.
Thank you so much, buddy.
Yeah.
Keep well. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yo, you live on the channel.
Hey, how are you, bro?
How are you, man?
Proper, man, and yourself?
I have no complaints at all.
Hey, right. I mean, you're doing the most on the channel, man. By exposing these mentors.
Dude, we have to, someone has to, because so far all of them are thinking that they are doing the right thing. They are thinking that because of their money, they are untouchable. But now we need to talk the real thing. We need to talk the conversation that no one else wants to have. And the moment these guys stop scamming and they really help the public the way they say they want to help the public, then poverty in South Africa, or poverty on the continent Africa, will be something of the past.
Yeah, that's true. Because I've been asking myself, bro, like, how can funny enough, most of these mentors, they are somehow affiliated with brokers. Then I ask myself, how can you be a trader and be affiliated with the broker? For sure, some way, you guys are influencing these markets or something.
True.
Somewhere.
No, even me, like, a lot of them are rushing to get me, and to be real, I'm not partnering with a broker ever again. I proposed a series to one of the brokers that I worked with, and they got back to me and they told me that, oh, this is not what they would want. And to me, that whole trading series was going to be based on teaching people how to trade properly, right? And then for free. And then when they got back to me and they were like, nah, we're not gonna we don't want part of this. So I was just like, nah, Manita, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna do it without a sponsor, because at the end of the day, whenever these guys sponsor content on my channel, they want to come tell me what I must do, and that is not gonna work, right? Because I need to expose these people.
Yeah. I mean, you need to, because of most of them, the lifestyle that they portray on Instagram, bro. Like, you'd even ask yourself, how can someone withdraw $1 million? I'm not saying you cannot make $1 million from the market, no. But how can someone withdraw $1 million? And then the following day they still want to make more, money.
True.
And I mean, like, you just withdrew $1 million.
Why? If I withdrew $1 million, my bro, I'm gonna take a holiday somewhere.
But when exactly, bro? That's not exactly what I would do. Because if I had to withdraw $1 million, it's hell I would do it.
Hey, may I come and fill my fridge, lock my doors, stay indoors until my groceries are finished, then only I leave the house again. Oh, someone's airtime got finished. International calls, I see.
Hey, how's it, bro?
Can't do video calls now, guys, man. You live on the channel?
Hey, how you doing, big man?
I'm good, man, and you?
Nah, I'm alright.
Who am I speaking to?
I tuned into the live quite late, but I did manage to pick up a little bit of what you were saying about leadership, man. Like, this man, I swear I've always believed in, because he was always insistent on the fact that he doesn't need to sell courses, he doesn't need to sell signals, that whole free empowerment thingy that he has got going on.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to know what's your opinion of him? Like, do you believe that he's a proper scam with the whole capital growth fund thing? Like, as I'm saying, I tuned in a bit late, so I never got to hear everything. But I just wanted to know, what are your thoughts on it real quick?
Okay, my thoughts on that is, to me, I'm not gonna trust it, because when I saw the message that the guy that got scammed sent me, it was a message where the only proof that you have that 250,000 rand was deposited from leadership side is this message, and this message doesn't even contain a screenshot that shows the deposit that went through. So for me, account management in general, stay away. But the fact that he said that he's going to deposit 250,000 rand with that money to trade and make your money bigger, that is just disingenuous and creepy to me as fuck, because how the hell am I going to deposit 250,000 rand to make your life better? It just doesn't, it's not sensing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at it this way, not even your brassa today would come out of pocket like that for you today. If you ask your bra today, my bro, I need to go to Pick n Pay, how can you take me? What's he gonna raise you? Petrol is expensive, my bro. But now we want to believe that this man put in 250k of his own money so that you can have a bit. It's not. And the thing is now, concerning that, this boy that sent me the evidence, right? So first off, he's a boy, he gave his school fees money, right? That was irresponsible as fuck. That was really reckless. That was negligent. You don't dalakak like that at all.
I mean, now he's behind on school fees now.
Yes, he's behind on school fees, 4k to be exact. But what really blows me off on that is the fact that in this promo message that leadership sent him, leadership told him that you will get your money threefold within 15 days. And when this guy checked back in 15 days, leadership told him, oh, but did you see my losses? I took 3 million rand loss, and you have to wait now for me to fill that 3 million rand before I can send you your money. Now that alone, you see, that alone tells me that something isn't right.
It was never a straight cut thing.
What people don't realize is now, what makes it a scam is the promise. How do I promise you in 15 days I'm gonna give you 3 times what you have given me, full well knowing that the market moves up and down, that I lose trades, I win trades, I lose. Yes, nothing is guaranteed. How am I gonna promise you threefold? I can't.
Hey, and also, last question before I go. Marco, the entrepreneur.
Stay away.
Stay away.
Stay away. You don't even need to ask me. Stay away.
Because there was a time when I bought these signals like late last year, and I was just taking losses on losses. And then when I asked him, he was like, "No, but you know that nothing is guaranteed. You know how you must take your risk management." But that whole time I was using his stop losses, his TPs, everything. And then he went and tuned, buy the mentorship, and then you will see how my beginners do it. And then I was like, hey man,
now you see there
500k daily.
You see there on his signals. He couldn't impress you. And the joke here is that I know you joined Marco like probably long ago, but my latest video that I made on Marco, I showed how he sent a sell signal to his clients, but then he posted a buy on Instagram.
I think I saw that one.
So just stay away. Just stay away. The best thing that you can do, if I can give you guys a plug now, follow Tradepedia and look for the Avramis swing strategy. That is something that I've been testing out for quite some time now. And when I look at my win rate, I have improved a heckload. I'm even ready to, like my family members that I put on trading, I'm even ready to show this method to them. So, Tradepedia. Just look for that. Look out for that.
All right. Nah, thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure, bud.
We support you, bro. All of us, we behind you, you know what I mean? Without you, man, there's lots of stuff that we wouldn't have known. Like, I swear, Ref Wayne, we used to look at this man like, yo, he's the god of the markets, you know what I'm saying? And then your video started showing up. I swear, what changed my entire perspective of him was that Instagram chats when he was like, hey, my gurus and my powers are, the Bible won't save you. And then I was like, he's a demon as well. Ay. You know what I mean?
Yep, 100%.
It's one for you, man. It's one for you. Hey, a lot of us would be lost. So just thank you for that.
Thank you so much for your support, man. I really do appreciate it.
I try to.
Keep well, buddy. Hello, you live?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good, and yourself, Rido?
I have no complaints at all, man.
Yeah, I see you, my guy. And I want to say, man, I really appreciate your channel.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support.
Yeah, no problem. I'll always be there for you. Just don't sleep on us.
Nah, I won't. That is one thing that is why I'm kicking, like, doing promotions for brokers to the curb now. Because like I told the previous caller now actually, that when I presented them with a trading series that will follow trades, that will follow entries, that will follow all of that things, they turned me down. So that to me was like, these brokers, they don't give a fuck about the people. So I'm just gonna continue doing my thing without them.
Yeah, keep pushing, my guy. And this is the new content you are talking about, eh? Yeah, it's fire, my guy. I just wanted to shed some light on a few things that I have on my mind.
Let's hear them.
First thing first, I want to tell people, because there's not much education around these parts of the market. It's not regulated.
Yes.
I'd like to say people should be careful, especially with the brokers. Just like you say, they don't give a fuck about us. The brokers, it's very easy to open a broker. Even me and you today, we can open a broker.
True.
Be careful with that. Especially these young sellers opening brokers daily. It's very easy to do so and manipulate the market and take people's money. You feel me?
True.
Yeah, and the next thing I'd like to say, people are looking for mentors out there, but they're not looking at the right things, They're looking at the MT4 slips and these screenshots.
True.
And these things aren't they can be manipulated, you check.
It's so factual. That's really factual what you just said there.
Yeah, and I would like to shed some light on something else.
What is
for
that?
People to prove that someone is actually a real trader, they should ask for statements, Because if you're a trader, I'm sure you trade yourself.
True.
A broker will send you statements every single month of your entries and exits, losses or gains, every single month. Am I wrong?
No, you are 100% right.
So why don't they post those things instead of posting flashy cars and watches and all of that money? Why don't they post a statement?
Because then they will be exposed.
It's that simple. They must show us their marks, just like a school shows you their pass rate. Let's see their marks.
They will never do that. They will never do that.
Yeah, that's where you see a scam, And the first person that will show you that, run for that person. That's your mentor right there.
True.
And thank you for your platform, Ryder. Keep it up.
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, bye.
Cheers, bud. Good evening. You live on the channel.
Thanks. I just wanted to say thank you for your work. And it's really great that you exposing all these guys. Because I used to follow them personally until I got to a place where I was like, you know what? Let me not follow traders anymore. Let me focus on my own craft. You know, because in this industry, most of them made it through exploiting people.
100%.
Yeah. You know, so that's the thing. And with me, I'm trading. And it's funny enough, the guy who was teaching me how to trade, little did I know he was a scammer. And I got scammed. And, you know, but at the same time, I was not discouraged. I continued. And one thing, how I found my account is literally through my job. Literally. I work at this Kim as a casual. On days that I'm off, those are the days that I decide, okay, let me trade. Let me focus on my craft. And the returns that they're making doesn't make sense mathematically if you look at the lot sizes and you calculate.
It doesn't. It really doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because you see someone make from 1,000 to 10,000, and I'm like, mathematically, that's gambling. Mathematically.
Yes.
You know? And I tell people that you're supposed to make 5 to 10% of your trading account. That's enough. Mathematically, you know, so we get to see all these gurus, you know, it's possible to get there, but it takes longer. The realistic way, it takes longer.
True.
Yeah, because there's people I'm teaching how to trade literally for free. I told them that, yo, in this industry, you don't need people to make it. You can literally fund yourself with a job.
True.
The right way.
True.
Get a job, fund your own trading accounts, make it big. People will come to you, not you selling yourself.
So true.
Yeah, so we have these traders who sell the lifestyle, but they don't sell the skill, you know. Some traders, they try to redeem themselves, but it's a little too late, you know.
True.
Yeah, they try to do things right after you expose them, which is a little too late. For example, my little sister, she paid for one of Jason Noah's tour. I told her that mathematically it doesn't make sense. You pay $200, they give you a $50 account. It does not make sense. Yeah, so what happened is I traded the live account. I was like, okay, let me make profits to see if I can withdraw this money. I made $20. I can't withdraw the $20. We go to the website. We can't even get anything. You know? And then I told my little sister that, you know what? In this industry, unfortunately, you can't trust anyone. That's why the forex in South Africa, it's tainted. You know?
It is
Tainted. And trading works, but people have lost hope, you know? And with the youth unemployment rate going up, I'd love it to see young people get into trading and have a skill. Because what if there's another lockdown? What if another virus comes? How are people going to make ends meet? That was my perspective.
If another virus comes, if we get another hard lockdown, then most of the traders that you see flexing right now won't be flexing because there won't be anyone to join the courses.
Thanks. You know, so yeah, so thanks for like making sure that, you know, you show us, like personally the people you exposed to that I look up to, I legit had to unfollow Refuting, the FX. I legit decided, let me unfollow the traders and remove all the noise. And just have a clean social media page. And I'm just focusing.
And I bet since you did that, your trading improved, eh?
A lot.
Because now
I can take losses.
Because now you're not comparing yourself to anyone.
Yeah.
You're not comparing yourself to a fake someone that's portraying a fake lifestyle. You're just competing with the trader that you were yesterday.
True, because when you look at the charts, it's you and the charts. There's no one else. That's the reality of trading.
So true, my J.
Yeah, so when people they follow the wrong people, because social media is an illusion. Right now, I decided, let me delete all my social media platforms, stay with WhatsApp, work behind the scenes. and remove all the noise. For social media, some way, somehow, you're gonna compare yourself, you know. So it's better to delete all the social media platforms, focus on your craft. You know, you literally don't have to prove a point to anyone. Make good returns. You know, because I told people we should learn from, for example, white people. We don't know the car that Warren Buffett drives. We don't know that. We don't know the car that George Soros drives. Why? Because these guys don't prove a point. They don't need to.
They don't need to. They're living their life here.
Yeah, so in South Africa, there's a lot of flexing and whatnot. So what you're doing is a great job making us aware. You know, when I saw Macro, the entrepreneur, I looked at his Insta, I was inspired until you exposed them. I'm like, yo, yeah, you know what? At least I didn't even try, you know? Yeah, and there's many other traders. They're not big, but they're scamming people. Just like the guy was teaching me, he was scamming people. He hasn't made it in the industry, but the amount of money that he owed people was like ridiculous.
Me, I'm coming for all of them, big or small.
Yeah, and he's the one that told me, because he's met Young Emo and them. He told me they're like, nah, they work with their brokers. They just make sure that the account is real account, and then they just sell their lifestyle.
So true. So
they
true.
Work with also brokers as well.
So true.
So that's what he told me. And I met another guy. Literally, he hasn't made it in the industry, but he literally has a farm.
Sure.
He's quiet, and he told me everything about trading, the real trading, where he's like, yo, James, you need to make 5 to 10% returns. That guarantees growth in the long run.
In the long run, 100%. Now I get you, I hear you, my J. And people just want to hear about force money. They don't want to hear about stable income.
Yeah. And he straight up told me, don't trade in this, trade currencies. You need stability. The index market is volatile. Once you have money to play with, you can go to the index market.
True.
So that's what he was like. He taught me literally everything free of charge. He didn't charge me, and he's like, look, I know when you make it, you're gonna come back and thank me. So I don't need anything from you.
Kauai. And anyway, I see some people that want to get through on the line. Thank you so much for calling. Cool. I really appreciate it, bro.
It's my pleasure.
Keep well, my J.
Okay.
Sharp. D.Operandi, I know you're watching this live because you just sent me a message. Please call again. Shout out Andrew. We still need to do our call though. I spoke to Jaguar yesterday and I told him, but I think I should come to you in person and meet you in person. 3906. I think this is yeah, there's it. Yo.
Hello.
Is this D.Operandi?
Sure, you're speaking to D.Operandi. What's up, my king?
I'm good, my bro, and you?
Wonderful. So I'm watching your live right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to reply to the guy who was saying, talking about the ratio in terms of how much profit is actually good to make, and the whole thing about making money in forex. If I were to ask you a question in terms of what are you here to do in this industry, according to your own opinion, what would you say?
Me?
Yes, what would you say?
I would say that I am here to create awareness on scams, and then also I'm here to create awareness on disingenuous individuals.
No, I'm saying with intent of making profit. Let's say you get involved into a trading activity, and you say you want to make some income. In terms of determining how much income you want to make and finding out how much income you can possibly be able to make, what's your own perspective around that?
Sure, that's quite a mouthful. When I look at how much I should make, I would look at the bills that I need to pay, and then the bills would obviously tell me how much I would need. So then obviously I would have my total of how much I need to make. And when I know how much I need to make, I would know exactly how much I would need to risk. So
Okay, so now, with that kind of perspective, are you aware that you are putting you are getting inside a platform where it cannot be determined with the algorithm of how you live. So you cannot really base it based on what you live. You are in a different spectrum, meaning you don't understand the platform you're existing in, because of if you are able to say, I'm willing to make this amount of money from a certain market, you must fully understand it broadly so that you know what's advantageous about it, and if the market was to go the other way, how long can it eat you up in that sense? So what I'm trying to say here is that this is simple practically that I'm going to say to you. If the fastest way you can lose money, it is also the fastest way you can win money. Do you agree with me on that?
100%.
So now, when you lose money, do you determine how much you can lose? Can you determine that?
Obviously, before you enter trade, if like I'm a technical trader and before I set my stop losses, I always go to my last lows or my last highs, depending on if I'm buying or selling. And then I would obviously calculate the pips times my lot size that I'm using. And then I would know. Then I would know how much I'm risking.
And let's keep it this way. You said that, okay, that means you control that. You control how much you lose. Is that
100. I control how much I lose 100%.
Sweet. And do you think it is impossible to control how much you win?
It is. Look, if you are gonna work on a target setting, let's say your target ratio, your money management says that you are only gonna take trades with a 1 to 2 risk ratio. That means if you are only gonna take trades that if the risk is 100 rand, the profit that you want to make there must be 200 rand. Do you get what I'm saying? So you only if you're only gonna take trades that's like that, then your growth is always gonna be percentage based. Do you get what I'm saying?
I see. So now in that case, what I want to make you understand is that you are willing to, like when you lose, you can determine how much you can lose. And what is nice is that the brokers are willing to lose that certain portion. They don't drag your balance into a negative to a point where they say now you owe them because of it went against you beyond your stop loss or anything of that sort. So now when you have that in place and when you go into profit and you can actually pile up your trade to a point where when you go into profit, you multiply your money many times. That way, you are able to control that. So now you have this spectrum or a scale that you have. You know that you can be able to control your loss, and there's no way they can run your balance into a negative because it ends at zero as the amount you put in that specific account. That way, you can be able to control the spectrum and know what's possible and what's not possible in this game. A lot of people, especially in South Africa, the lot of information that is fueled in this industry, people in South Africa are doomed.
True.
And I will say why, and I will give you reasons. And you are more than welcome to ask me any question based on what I was saying. The reason why I say they are doomed is that this industry, it is fueled with a lot of confusion. And most mentors, they tell people to what? To adjust into this 5% norm. Have you asked yourself why they've done it? Because of people work with brokers. And brokers, their business is to make money. And when it's their business to make money, what do?
people, we know IBs are all over. Majority of traders, especially mentors in this South Africa, they work behind brokers. And we know that when the traders lose money, the brokers eat at the end of the day. So this whole setup is set up in a systematic thing to a point where for a retail trader, someone who's getting involved in this industry, they're quite clueless about the platform. What are its benefits? They haven't fully understood what is on the table. And before they can even understand how much money will they donate to those people and to those mentors. So before you can actually realize you're fucked, you're even fucked already. So that's what I'm trying to say. So if more people can invest in knowing what the possibilities they have, I mean, you can lose all the time. I mean, all the time. Ask yourself, if you are able, out of 100 times, if you are able to lose 95 times, you are rich, but you don't know. Can you ask me why am I saying that?
Why are you saying that?
Because of, if the market is not going with you, it is going against you. And if you are if you are always losing, that means you should be doing the opposite of what you're doing every time when you're losing. Does that make sense?
100%.
So if now you are losing, you are a loser, and so you donate money all the time. You are rich, but you're just not smart enough to know that you are rich. The simple thing, if you can just strictly just enter any day, just go into the market and say, today I'm totally doing the opposite that I've been doing for the past few years where I lost money. You will recover that money in no time. But you just have to be. That's why I say a lot of people are caught up in a confusion. They don't know what's happening. Like, there's a lot of people like, and of course, when it comes to material things, people are taken. They confuse material things to knowing how this thing is designed. Before you get involved into anything, and before you come to a person like me, you must make sure you understand me first and find out how do I really think about this thing. Because if you have not, you'll find yourself in a situation where you are moving from one method to another and you're trying to find for something that works. And there's no something that works, you already have it, but you don't even know. But you just have to be smart and know what kind of a platform you are existing around. So when you come to me and you see the results that I'm making, you want to understand if you have a mentality of your 5%. I heard someone talking about your 5%. You won't be able to make money from 5% profit. What we do is that we leverage. The reason why we talk about leverage that with one trade, we want to be able to make one trade that will carry us so that when we make several losses, we still remain profitable at the end of the day. How would you be able to make profit in a long run, in a sustainable term, while all the time you make profit, you make it about 5%? So that means you'll have to work your ass off just to make a little. That way, you're playing in their spectrum because that's what they told your mentor to tell you. And you are playing in their spectrum. So that way, you're not going to be a threat because you'll be donating money to them for the rest of your life. That's how actually Forex was brought up in South Africa. And when you come to disrupt that spectrum, of course, you are seen as something else because if you are not going with the rules, people are doomed. Everyone is fucked. You understand what is happening here?
I understand, my bro. But one thing I want to ask, though, is because I see everyone is asking here in the comments. Shout out to the people that's been leaving tips. But I wanted to ask, these people are saying that you have never ever posted, you make so many billions, your students make so many billions, but they never ever saw a withdrawal receipt.
Mm-hmm. So like, if you can be able to follow my profile from when I was actually starting, I was posting withdrawals in and out. And I used this as a tool of showing that a skill is more important than anything. That way, I don't want people to focus on the final product. And also my students, I've taught them, like, you have to master the skill first. Because if I give you that flamboyant thing of, like, if I attract you with the final product, you won't actually understand what I'm fucking saying, because of you are caught up in a product. But I have to make you understand the skill, so that when you see the product, you don't lose your emotions. So that's definitely what I'm saying. I think before I can make it, and the kind of people I attract, they come to me because of they acknowledge the skill I have. They don't come to me because of I was driving such a car or such a car. They saw me. That's why a lot of people get scammed, because of they get pulled for stupid things. I mean, how stupid can you be to give someone your money, the money that you don't even have, for the things you don't even understand? You must know what you're doing.
The people are asking you in the comments when you're gonna post your trading account with your investor password, so that they can see if it's for real.
Okay, so what is going to happen is that, to make it even more interesting, I normally share what my students are doing. I don't even have to show anyone, to prove anyone what I'm doing is legit. I share what people that I taught are doing. That way, it speaks way more, because this thing now, it is no longer about me. It is bigger than me. I'm giving you a representation of what am I doing, in the form of people that I've taught are there to speak on my behalf.
Can I ask you a question, buddy?
Sure.
I wanted to ask you, if you're making so many millions, right? Why are you charging?
That's a good question. Let me answer you fully. In terms of charging, first of all, when I started Forex, I kept it with me for a long time, to a point where people even approached me and said, Chief, why are you doing this thing? So there's a demand that grew up. And people, when they normally ask me this question and say, my king, you make so much money, but you ask people to pay you for mentorship. Then I asked them a simple question and said, okay, go now to ShopRite and take team staff and say to them, okay, you guys are making so much billions, and after that, you don't deserve to be selling me this thing. It's the same scenario. In another way, there's a demand that has grown to me because of people are attracted to me because of the skill that I implement on the market. Of course, I cannot control people. People, when they're fascinated about something, they will definitely come to me. And if I see that there's a demand growing for this thing, for my skill, of course I want to dish it out for free. Because if I dish it out for free, someone won't actually understand the value behind it. And the reason why I make it so expensive, so that people can value it. If you haven't sweat for anything, you won't actually value it, because of, listen here, like, check mentors who sell their products or who fluctuate their products online and everything of that sort. Next day, they're selling something for 1,000. Next day, it is reduced the value to about 500. That thing shows desperation, and it shows their true intention of what are they trying to do. The real thing is not about the product they're selling. It's about getting as much money as they can. So, because me on my side, I've never done such a thing, because I understand what it does to someone who has paid for it. And if I gave you a skill for a certain price, and tomorrow I've reduced that price 50% off, how would you feel? And at the end of the day, another thing why I'm doing it is because of I want people to value my work, my intellectual property, to a point where I know when you've paid enough for it, you won't just go around sharing it, because of you've sweat for that thing. And it's a lifetime thing.
So that's definitely what is happening here.
Now, the reason that I was asking if you are making so many billions, why are you teaching, is because, and I see you using ShopRite as an example, so me, I'm just going to come with my own example. KFC, they make millions, billions every year, and their recipe is in high demand. But you won't find KFC saying, come to my seminar. I'm going to teach you what is the secret 11 ingredients. So my question is, once again, if you are making this billions, right? And it's not a case of charging people. It's not, the case isn't charging people. The case is, why aren't you putting your attention to what makes the most money? Because if you can make billions, why are you wasting your time for a 10,000 or whatever you are charging? Why are you wasting your time for that if you can continue making billions?
So one of my visions in this game, and it has already started a long time ago. There's this thing that I'm running called Adrenaline Weeks.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah. So what is actually happening, one of my dreams is that I empower people in a way that it is more effective than anything. So in terms of me making money, I don't have to, in a long run, I don't see something like, let me put it this way. I implemented what I call leverage, even in how I work in terms of how people interact with me. Because at the end of the day, I want to remain relevant with what I do. And of course, I have to be recognized, and I also have to contribute into the knowledge of the financial market going forward. So with that, of course, I will need people that I will empower so that they can also work on my behalf as time goes on. That's more money, because if I can teach you the skill and after that come and fund you, which I'm already doing, so that you can make money for me. Just like, for example, a poor kid who's in Limpopo now in a village and is on Instagram, have access to internet or anything of that sort, and they learn the skill and they're able to leverage. And I say to them, come, I will fund you with my own money. Let's say I give you a 10K. I give that kid a 10K. After that, they flip that 10K into about 10 million. From that, he made himself rich with my own money. And between us, of course, we are going to sign up a contract saying that you are not liable for any loss because you don't have any money. But with the profit, I'll be willing to give you certain percentage after we've fully withdrawn all the money from a broker, depending on how the broker is willing to survive. Because you cannot just withdraw 10 million from a broker.
Me, I want to join Adrenaline Week. May I want to join Adrenaline Week? You must fund me too.
Of course, if you show your skill and you know what you're doing, and you can be able to prove you're consistent with the skill, my king, I'm more than willing to help you. I will give you some nice money. I can give it that, let's say 100,000 over a period of, let's say a month, knowing that 10,000 per session. If you can turn 10,000 into 5 million, you take a certain percentage for it. If you can lose 5K, which is 50,000, it is fine. I won't be holding you liable because it's my loss. It's my investment. So that way you are my investment. I turn my people into investment. So I'm also leveraging in that. So that's my mindset around this whole thing. Something that has never been seen in this industry. That's why people react the way they react towards me, because of it is something that they never expected or they never envisaged in that way, if that makes sense.
True. I understand. Thanks for calling, brother. We will speak again. I'm most definitely gonna hit you up because I want to join that Adrenaline Week so I can also make the billions.
All right, good.
Shabade. Yo, the phone don't stop ringing, man. The phone don't stop ringing, guys. Yo. Whew. That was a hard one. Before I answer this next call, that was a hard one. I must say that was a hard one. The reason why I say it was a hard one was because I couldn't laugh, and I wanted to laugh the whole time. I wanted to laugh the whole time. I could have been the product. Could have been the product. Last call. You live on the channel.
What's up, brother?
What's up? Who I'm talking to?
You're speaking to Jack.
To Jack. Welcome to the channel, Jack.
Thanks, man. Listen, I watch all of your videos, and I just want to say thank you for the content. I think it's helping people a lot locally.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
So, yeah, your previous caller, 10K to how much? 10 million? I'm not so sure, man. But what I wanted to say was, I think most professional traders, I think, are not on social media. I think they live private lives. They don't flash their houses. They don't flash their cars. They don't flash their statements because they treat it as any other profession, like engineers, doctors, that sort of thing. Trading is really a profession on its own.
True.
But apart from all of it, I want to ask you, on your channel, you expose quite a bunch of people locally. What about the real traders? Do you know of any legit real traders that exist in South Africa?
I actually do. There's Rolio Jack. That's one person that I've been dealing with a lot lately, but he's really good. There's Margin Call that I've also dealt with in the past. There's the lady that was fighting JP Markets, Liesel. That lady's quiet. You won't even say she has money. But when you find out the setup of her life, then you will understand, this chick is rolling in the dough. There's people like Stacy. I know Stacy posts and stuff, but she isn't to the point where it's like you get nar of it, So there's a whole lot of real traders out there. There's a whole lot of solid ones out there, but it's like I've been saying on my video that the ones that's making like solid, they don't want nothing to do with the public. They just want to trade in quiet, make their money, feed their family, and continue with their life.
100%.
I will still come and make a video with that in mind, and then I will most definitely shed more light on those individuals that's actually making a change, because at this point there's only Rolio that I wouldn't say, like, there is other people that also wanted to do interviews with me, but at this point there's only Rolio, and he's most now FSCA regulated and all that. So yeah, there is people out there that's solid.
Awesome stuff. The reason I'm asking that is because I myself, I trade, and I have a good track record that I'm willing to prove to everyone. And maybe in future also to come on your channel, maybe have like a bit of a discussion, share some knowledge, some insights, not to flex or anything, but just to have like an honest discussion about the reality of trading, what it takes to make it in the market and that sort of thing.
So true. That would be a really solid conversation, because at this point, the only image that is out there of the markets is the image that you will join Forex trading today and tomorrow you will drive your AMG or your GTI. And we must know that's not the case.
100%, brother. We'll be in touch, but keep up the work. I think it's definitely helping quite a bit of people out there, man. So well done.
Thank you so much, Jack. Have a nice evening further, buddy.
You too, brother.
Keep well. One more call. I'm just gonna wait for Andrew. Sure. Yella. I'm tired, Yella. Yara was gonna inbox it to Andrew now so that the other people don't see it, because now it's gonna ring the whole time. Yo, Andrew, what's up?
Mr. Rydell, how are you, Chief?
I'm good, man, and you?
Yeah, I can't complain, man. I've been wanting to speak to you for a long time.
Yes, so my bro, this spur me something that falls up. This spur me something that falls up, but it's nice to have you on the phone, man.
Yeah, bro, likewise, man. Your comment section is going crazy here.
Yay. Thanks for that too, bro.
No problem, man. What you're doing is crazy in the industry, bro.
It's needed. It's needed. It's not that I'm shading anyone or want to down people's careers or anything like that. It's just that people need to know the facts behind things.
Exactly, man. That's exactly why I support your channel, bro. If I had something to hide, I'd be hiding from your channel, because it's like hawks here, man.
Yeah, my bro, if I come, I don't come halfway. I come with full muscle on my second.
Exactly, man. You don't take KFC vouchers, you don't mix.
My bro, we slaughter them one by one. But Kiki, you must also in Cape Town, no?
Yeah, I've just moved to Cape Town. I moved to...
Nah, my bro, then we must most definitely link up or something, my bro, because there's no way we can have like a Skype interview if you are in Cape Town, my bro. I'll even drive to you.
Yeah, man, I didn't that beginning when I reached out, bro. I was like, I'll come drive to you. I'm scared.
Well, you stick at the side.
Yeah, Cape Town, I'm global.
Yo, my bro, that's most lane, man, because like I said, people need more people, or the public, the forex industry needs more people that's transparent and people that's gonna teach them the right things.
Exactly. That's my biggest issue I've had is growing my Instagram, is because with my Instagram, you're not gonna find a Ferrari 10K to 5 million. You're gonna find $100 to 220 up to doors. I do to doors. I stopped posting doors because people say that about it, right? And that's why I stopped doing it. But I'm sorry, still to this day, I'm doing shit for free. Like this week, Monday, I started a trading floor, $100 trading floor. It was for free. There's 19 people in the group, and it was free. I want people on journey because I'm not fresh lifestyle people want to see.
Sure, that to me, that's more solid than having like 100, 200 students. Those 19 that's really tapped in to what they want from you and what they need from you.
Exactly. And it's funny, I'm reading the comments as it goes along here. It says, I'm a forex trader, but I don't sell anything. And that is their biggest white flag that they can see.
True. Like, as long as you keep shit like above board, people still won't, how can I say, want to down you, man. And that is one thing. Like I told Jaguar the other day, Forex Goat at this point, they are the leaders in the industry when it comes to influence. All they need to do is keep on focusing on the people. The moment they distract themselves from taking their eyes off the people's taking the eyes off the people and putting the eyes on their pockets. That is when FX Goat. I literally told it to Jaguar. That is when FX Goat will start going down. The moment you guys stop caring about the clients.
Exactly. I'm actually going to tell you now. I actually joined FX Goat because they found me from their group on their course, right? Obviously, they do sell courses, right? And I joined to the courses, and they saw me in their group. And I joined them, and when I knew, okay, I started doing the lessons, the Zoom session and stuff online. I've never done this before in my life. And then people used to tell me, you're a really good teacher. Why don't you teach more often? So then what I did was I went on my own, and I charged $80 for people to join in for lifetime mentorship, right? People joined. If somebody paid me $80 and I had a lesson with them, and I could see Forex was not for them, or they want the Lamborghini, or they want this, I'll give them their money back. And there was about 18 or 19 people that I refunded for that, just because for me, trying to teach somebody that's mindscape is not in the right place to thinking what color Ferrari or driving makes you compared to this accounting, something to learn of a property. And then I just left that and I did it for free. And people still complain that it was free.
Sure.
And that's why I'm very conservative what I do when I do. Like that $100 trading show. That's why there's only 19 people. And I'll post in my story on a Saturday, Sunday, on a Monday. I'm already working. So there's no, I'm not interested in selling a course. I'm not doing nothing.
Sure. Now that is totally great to hear. We must most definitely hook up that meeting so that we can get together and have like a proper sit down, because I feel like if there is one people that I would want to have a chat with, it would be you. And obviously the FX Coach Squad.
Exactly. And that's why I think, for me, I'm driving a branded car around Cape Town. Right? And if I knew I was scamming people or robbing people, I would not put a target on my back, because I know if people see my car, they're going to come after me. And this is Cape Town, mate, bro. People pull out the knife like horse. It's a new world. And that's why, everybody that speaks to me, I always say to them, look here, I'm driving a marked car. Right? There's no hiding. There's no nothing. In my Instagram, I post just about where I live. If you drive past there, you'll know I live here.
Kawaii.
Not hiding, nothing. All of my stuff is transparent. So I have big accounts in the background, but these small accounts that I'm growing with people is because I'm being realistic to the market.
Kawaii.
I'm not going to do a challenge. I'm trading $10,000 to $100,000 because it doesn't make sense in the target rating. That's why $100 trading flow is free. We earn $73 on the $100. So if we need $23, we need $200.
True.
Money for nothing. People don't want money for nothing because I'm not flexing a lifestyle that is fake.
The moment you start flexing, the people will start running.
Exactly. But that's also another thing. How people don't know me in FX Goat because they just think I'm another guy that's doing this or that, but they don't see the value that I'm bringing. And a lot of people, like all my close friends, they're actually becoming better traders. And that's because they're in an environment where they can grow. So, as much as I don't want to do a sales pitch or nothing, but, with Forex, we're just speaking to D.Operandi here. It's not about what you see in value that they have, but it's what value they can bring to you.
True.
That's important. Not the value they bring to your pocket.
True. That's so true.
Yeah. And just a quick one. I'm reading your questions about FTMO. So I've just recently passed the FTMO thing, guys. It's not a scam. It is legit. It is a once-off fee, but you get that feedback if you pass, man. But the only thing I can say is if you fail, you lose that fee. You don't get a refund.
Sure, that is quite. I actually need to do a video on FTMO as well. But anyway, thank you so much for calling me, bro. We need to stay in contact on the Instagram inbox so that we can most definitely set up that meeting.
No stress. Thank you for taking my call, bro.
It's a pleasure, my second. Keep well.
You too, man. Cheers.
Salute. Shoo, guys, I'm done taking calls for the night, man. Yo. Whew. All I'm gonna say is my drinker pop is op. My drinker pop is op, guys. My drinker pop is finished. Why don't you ask about the other goats? I could no, but like no, man. Temisibusiso Masilela, I'm gonna do a dedicated video about that. The traders with their number plates. I'm gonna do a dedicated video. And I'm also gonna do a dedicated video about their net worths. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate all of you for joining. I really appreciate everything. There's nothing that I wouldn't do for you guys. Let's just get that straight. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you guys. And as you guys can see, as some of these mentors have seen now, I'm not denying. You can phone me. I will talk to you peacefully. The only time that I get disrespectful is when these guys start disrespecting me. Other than that, I always move with love, light. Always. Always. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys in the next video. Shout out Raulio Jack Yara. I really appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you guys in the next live. Cheers, guys.